So in this episode, I'm going to talk to you more about how I was able to move from CRA to CTM in 23 months. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Banker, also known as That Clinical Research Girl, and I'm here to raise clinical research awareness and help others like you break into the clinical research field. So if you're a transitioning professional, you're a new graduate, or you're a final year student, this is the place to be to give you more tips to help you break into the clinical research field. So I started off in the CRA 1 role and I was in that for 12 months. And then I was promoted to CRA 2 and did that in 11 months before I was then promoted to the clinical trial manager role. So to actually get here, it did take a lot of work, of course, because it's not common to move that quickly up the ladder. And I tell many people I'm blessed, and it was just about having that strategy and really showcasing to the management team within my institution that I was capable of being promoted at that next level. So I was doing things such as shadowing the current trial managers at the time. I was always asking to sit in on tasks that they were doing to kind of understand more about what they're doing and ask them questions about why they're doing it. And then I would also ask them if they needed any help regularly, just to get that hands-on experience and kind of prepare me for the role going into it, so that when I actually get into the role, I can understand a bit about what I'm doing and try and learn quicker. I also asked my line manager to enroll me onto project management courses, which she did, and this was really good to kind of understand more about clinical trials and give me an overall understanding of the project management of a trial from start up to close out, and kind of mixing that clinical trial element with business. And then I was also enrolling myself onto courses provided by my institution to do with like professional and personal development and working on those key skills such as resilience and communication in clinical research. So here you can clearly see that I was always on it in terms of showcasing that interest. And I also made sure that throughout each stage of the CRA role, I was basically showcasing my capabilities, and I'm able to work well. I'm able to work well independently. I can carry out those tasks that are similar, or those skills basically that are similar to what you would need to have in a CTM role. So like negotiation, again, communication, organization, time management, meeting deadlines, and basically producing my tasks or completing certain tasks or completing documentation with good attention to detail. I was able to utilize this to kind of break into that clinical trial management role, especially during my appraisals with my line manager, filling out the appraisal form and kind of emphasizing that skill set that I had, the achievements that I've had in the role, quantifying my achievements, and really demonstrating myself as a candidate or as a person who's able to adapt and work hard and basically do what I need to do in my role, and also go above and beyond as well where needed. I was also demonstrating in my appraisal how I was able to meet the core values of the institution, and also how I'm able to like help the team to achieve tasks and really like demonstrate that element of me, like even outside of the office. So like helping to organize team away days and organizing a quick trip down the road to Nando's, for example. So I was always like just being there and really being that person that stood out to them as a potential candidate for when the clinical trial management role came along. Again, I was also emphasizing my enthusiasm and passion for the role. I started That Clinical Research Girl while I was doing my CRA role, and that was another big thing that helped me to show that I was able to manage a project. I did this from scratch, so I was always posting regularly, creating content for you guys to understand more about the clinical research landscape, and then eventually also going on to like review CVs and cover letters, supporting statements, and basically showing I'm able to manage others and manage like a project in that sense. And that was really, really good and transferable to get into the clinical trial management role. So I also want to mention that managers, they're going to have their staff in their best interests. So if you're expressing that you want to move into the next role, you want to move up to make that next step, or like make that steep jump into a senior role like that, they're always going to emphasize the fact that it's not going to be easy, it's going to be difficult, like there's going to be challenges, especially going from CRA 1 to then CRA 2 and then CTM so quickly. But I always did what I could to kind of reassure them that I was ready for that next step, and basically give them that reassurance that I was ready, and I did well in the interview as well. I got tips from other trial managers to do well in the interview, which involved like doing a presentation and answering questions to do with my transferable skills and competency-based questions, and utilizing the skills that I developed in that CRA role and how I would bring it into the CTM setting. But yeah, that's literally what I did to go from CRA to CTM in 23 months. That's it for today's video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. Add any comments in the comment section below, and remember to subscribe. Let's continue to strive for success and make a difference together. See you in the next video. Bye.